Welcome to the Bedtime Lab, where we explore the wonders of the universe, one sleepy fact at a time. Tonight, we are venturing into the fascinating world of the multiverse theory. So, snuggle up and let your mind wander as we delve into a realm filled with endless possibilities. As we embark on this journey together, why not share where you're tuning in from in the comments? It's always comforting to know there are kindred spirits scattered across the globe, all joining in this soothing exploration. Let me share something intriguing with you. The multiverse theory suggests that our universe might just be one of many, like countless bubbles in a cosmic champagne. Can you imagine an infinite number of universes all existing simultaneously? It's a thought that could make your head spin, but here we take things nice and slow. Now, here's a fascinating fact. Some scientists propose that each decision you make might lead to the creation of a new universe. Picture it. Every what if you've ever pondered could be playing out in a parallel universe. This concept, known as the many worlds interpretation, suggests that for every choice, there is a universe where the alternative unfolds. It's like a cosmic choose-your-own-adventure story with limitless endings. Speaking of which, did you know that the idea of the multiverse isn't new? It stretches back quite far, with roots in ancient philosophical musings. The notion that there might be more than what we see has fascinated thinkers for centuries. It's as if we've always had a sense that there's more beyond the horizon. And here's another curious thought. Some versions of the multiverse theory propose universes with entirely different laws of physics. Imagine a universe where gravity is reversed, or where time flows backward. It's a wild ride for the imagination, isn't it? These variations could lead to worlds that are completely unrecognizable to us, yet they exist somewhere out there in the vast expanse. Now, let's consider this. Within the multiverse, there might be universes where life as we know it is impossible. Perhaps there are worlds with no atoms, no stars, or even no light. In these universes, the conditions for life simply never came to be. It's a humbling reminder of how unique our universe truly is. Here's something else to ponder. String theory, a popular framework in theoretical physics, suggests that there are not just 3 spatial dimensions as we experience, but possibly up to 10 or 11. These extra dimensions could be compact and hidden from our perception, and they could play a crucial role in the existence of other universes. Isn't it fascinating to imagine dimensions folded away, just out of reach? And speaking of reach, did you know that the furthest galaxies we can observe are over 13 billion light-years away? Beyond them, there could be countless universes, each with its own galaxies, stars, and planets. The cosmos is like a never-ending tapestry, with each thread representing a different universe. Here's a whimsical thought. Some scientists speculate that black holes could be gateways to other universes. When matter is sucked into a black hole, it might emerge in another universe entirely. It's as if black holes are cosmic portals linking different parts of the multiverse together. What a delightful notion to drift off to sleep with. Have you ever wondered if there could be another version of you in a parallel universe? In the multiverse, this is entirely possible. In fact, there might be countless versions of you, each living a slightly different life. Perhaps in one universe, you decided to pursue a different career, or maybe in another, you have a pet dinosaur. The possibilities are endless and endlessly charming. This reminds me, some researchers believe that the multiverse could explain some of the mysteries of our own universe. such as why the fundamental constants of nature seem so perfectly tuned for life. If there are countless universes, each with different constants, we just happen to live in one where everything is just right. It's like winning the cosmic lottery. And here's a lovely idea. The multiverse theory opens the door to infinite creativity. In a universe where every possibility is explored, the boundaries of imagination are pushed far beyond what we can currently conceive. New forms of art, science, and life itself could be unfolding somewhere out there in the multiverse. Let's not forget that while the multiverse might sound like pure science fiction, it's a serious topic of study for many physicists. They're working diligently to explore these ideas, often from the comfort of their own labs, much like us here at the Bedtime Lab. It's a testament to the human spirit that we continue to seek answers to the most profound questions, even as we drift off into dreams. So, as you close your eyes and drift into the gentle embrace of sleep, imagine the vastness of the multiverse surrounding you. You are a part of something much larger, an eternal dance of universes swirling in the great cosmic ballet. Sweet dreams, dear friend, and until next time, rest easy knowing that the wonders of the multiverse are forever unfolding, just beyond the reach of our dreams. Let me share with you another captivating thought. One intriguing aspect of the multiverse theory is the idea that our universe might be just one of a vast number of universes that are constantly being born. Picture a cosmic tree, with each branch representing a new universe sprouting from the multiverse trunk. This notion is known as the eternal inflation theory. It suggests that as our universe continues to expand, other universes are continuously forming, each with its own set of rules and conditions. Have you ever considered the possibility that some universes could be nearly identical to our own? Within the multiverse, it's thought that there could be worlds so similar to ours that they are nearly indistinguishable, down to the smallest detail, yet they might differ by the tiniest variable, a different color of the sky. Imagine walking into a universe where everything feels almost the same, but there's a subtle, inexplicable difference, like a familiar dream that you just can't quite place. This brings us to a thought-provoking idea, the concept of multiverse bubbles. Each universe, including ours, could be encapsulated in its own bubble, floating in a vast cosmic sea. These bubbles could occasionally collide, leading to fascinating interactions. Some scientists even speculate that such collisions might leave imprints on the cosmic microwave background, a relic of the Big Bang. These imprints could potentially offer clues about our universe's neighbors if only we could decipher them. And here's a fun tidbit. In some interpretations of the multiverse, there are universes with entirely different forms of matter and energy, stuff beyond our wildest imagination. In these alien realms, the familiar protons and neutrons might be replaced by particles with exotic properties. If you can imagine a universe where even the most fundamental building blocks are different, you begin to grasp the sheer diversity that the multiverse could hold. Speaking of unique features, did you know that certain universes might have their own distinct forms of time? While we experience time as a linear progression from past to future, in other universes, time might loop back on itself or branch off into multiple directions. It's a mind-bending concept, but it shows how the multiverse challenges our understanding of even the most basic principles. Let's ponder another thought, the idea that multiverses could be related to the quantum world. At the heart of quantum mechanics is the principle of superposition, where particles can exist in multiple states at once. Some theorists suggest that each potential state corresponds to a different universe within the multiverse, effectively linking the quantum world with the grand cosmic tapestry of universes. Now, here's something that might surprise you. The concept of multiverse echoes can be found in the world of literature and pop culture as well. From the pages of comic books to the scripts of blockbuster movies, the multiverse has been a source of endless inspiration. It provides a narrative device to explore alternate timelines and realities, offering a mirror to our own experiences and choices. Exploring further, have you ever imagined a universe where life evolved under conditions vastly different from those on Earth? The multiverse theory allows for such possibilities. There could be universes where life thrives in environments we would consider inhospitable, perhaps in the crushing depths of a gas giant or amidst the searing heat of a star. It adds a layer of wonder to the search for extraterrestrial life, doesn't it? Here's another engaging thought. The concept of a multiverse challenges our understanding of reality itself. If there are countless universes in which every possibility is realized, what does it mean for our universe to be real? Philosophers and physicists alike grapple with these questions, suggesting that reality might be far more complex and layered than we ever imagined. Furthermore, imagine a universe rich with dimensions beyond our comprehension. In some multiverse theories, additional dimensions beyond the familiar three of space and one of time are proposed. These dimensions could be intricately folded and hidden within our universe, or spread across other universes, influencing their properties and behavior in ways we can hardly fathom. And here's a captivating notion. Some researchers believe that understanding the multiverse could give insights into the nature of time travel. If other universes exist with different histories, perhaps there might be a way to access them, offering a glimpse into alternate pasts and futures. It's a notion that tantalizes the imagination and challenges our perception of time itself. Finally, consider this. The idea of the multiverse invites us to reflect on our place in the cosmos. It humbles us by suggesting that our universe is but one of countless others, each with its own story and secrets. Yet it also empowers us by highlighting the unique beauty of our own world, a reminder of the preciousness of our existence amidst the infinite possibilities. As we ponder these wondrous ideas, let them gently guide you towards the realm of dreams, where your mind is free to explore the endless landscapes of the multiverse. Sweet dreams, dear listener, as the night cradles you in its infinite embrace. Let's embark on another journey through the realms of the multiverse, filled with surprising twists and turns that stir the imagination. Did you know that some scientists propose the idea of a quantum multiverse? In this theory, every quantum event spawns a new universe. So, every decision you make could be splitting the universe into multiple versions, each one carrying its own tale. It's a mind-boggling prospect that suggests your choices ripple across the cosmos, creating infinite variations of your life story. Here's another thought-provoking detail. Consider the concept of brain worlds. According to string theory, our universe might be just one of many brains floating in a higher dimensional space. These brains may occasionally interact or collide, potentially sparking the creation of new universes. This idea paints a picture of a multiverse as a complex, interconnected tapestry, where each universe is a thread woven into an ever-expanding cosmic fabric. Have you ever pondered the possibility of a universe where natural laws differ drastically? In some multiverse scenarios, the fundamental forces, gravity, electromagnetism, the strong and weak nuclear forces, could vary in strength or even exist differently. This variance could lead to universes where stars never form or where life evolves in ways that defy our understanding. It's a humbling reminder of the delicate balance that allows our universe to exist as it does. Now, imagine a universe that operates under different mathematical principles. In such a universe, the concept of infinity might not exist, or numbers could behave in completely unfamiliar ways. It stretches the mind to think about how mathematics, which we consider universal, might vary across different realities, revealing the boundless potential for diversity within the multiverse. Speaking of diversity, have you considered the idea of a biocentric universe? Some theories suggest that life might not be an accident, but rather a fundamental aspect of certain universes. These universes could be fine-tuned to support life, with conditions that naturally give rise to complex biological systems. In this light, life becomes a cosmic player, influencing the development and evolution of its universe. And here's something fascinating: the notion of a holographic universe. Some physicists propose that our reality might be a three-dimensional projection of information encoded on a distant, two-dimensional boundary. If this is true, our universe is akin to a cosmic hologram, and the multiverse could be filled with other such projections, each with its own unique encoding and structure. Have you heard about the simulation hypothesis? It's the idea that our universe might be an elaborate simulation, possibly created by advanced beings. If true, this could mean that countless other simulations exist, each representing a different universe within the multiverse. This hypothesis opens up philosophical questions about the nature of consciousness and reality itself, inviting us to ponder whether we are players in an intricate cosmic game. Then there's the intriguing concept of quantum immortality. In this scenario, whenever you face a life-threatening event, every possible outcome occurs in different universes. In at least one universe, you would survive, leading to the idea that your consciousness could persist indefinitely across the multiverse. Though speculative, it offers a curious perspective on the nature of existence and consciousness across multiple realities. Let's also explore the possibility of a multiverse of mind. Some thinkers propose that consciousness itself might be a multiverse, with each thought or decision branching into a new mental universe. This suggests that our mental landscapes are as vast and varied as the physical multiverse, filled with endless possibilities for exploration and growth. Here's a curious notion: certain universes might experience different forms of entropy. In our universe, entropy tends to increase, leading to disorder over time, but in other universes, entropy could decrease, resulting in a cosmos that becomes more structured and ordered. Such a universe defies our understanding of thermodynamics, yet it expands our imagination about what might be possible in alternate realms. Have you ever imagined a universe where the arrow of time runs backwards? In such a universe, effects precede causes, creating a reality where the future influences the past. This concept challenges our perception of time and causality, suggesting that the multiverse could house timelines beyond our comprehension, each with its own unique flow and structure. Now, consider the possibility of dream universes. Some speculative theories suggest that dreams might be glimpses of other universes, offering insights into alternate versions of ourselves and our world. If dreams are indeed windows into the multiverse, they could serve as a bridge between our reality and countless others, enriching our understanding of the self and the cosmos. Finally, let's reflect on the philosophical implications of the multiverse. If infinite possibilities exist, then every dream, every aspiration, no matter how fantastical, is realized somewhere. This suggests that the multiverse is not just a scientific concept, but a profound source of inspiration and wonder, encouraging us to explore the depths of our imagination and embrace the infinite potential of existence. As we drift through these captivating ideas, envision the endless possibilities that the multiverse holds. Let your thoughts wander freely, like a gentle breeze through the corridors of infinite realities. May these musings cradle you in a serene embrace, guiding you towards a restful slumber where dreams and possibilities blend in perfect harmony. Let me share something intriguing about the concept of parallel universes. Imagine universes that operate on probabilities rather than certainties. In such realms, events might not occur in a linear fashion, but instead unfold based on a spectrum of possible outcomes. This probabilistic nature could mean that reality itself is fluid, shifting in response to the countless possibilities that exist within the multiverse. Speaking of possibilities, have you ever thought about the idea of universes with different dimensions of time? While we experience time as a single unidirectional flow, other universes might contain multiple time dimensions. This could allow inhabitants to navigate time in ways that seem like science fiction to us, perhaps moving sideways in time or experiencing multiple timelines simultaneously. Here's another fascinating detail. Consider universes where consciousness plays a direct role in shaping reality. Some theories suggest that the act of observation might influence the outcome of events, meaning that the very fabric of the universe responds to the awareness of its observers. In such a multiverse, the line between observer and observed becomes blurred, and consciousness becomes a creative force within the cosmos. And here's a curious thought: the notion of universes with variable constants. In our universe, certain constants, like the speed of light, remain fixed. However, in other universes, these constants might fluctuate, leading to worlds with radically different physical laws and phenomena. Such variability challenges our understanding of what's possible and what's not. Have you considered the potential for universes that exist within black holes? According to some theories, the intense gravitational collapse of a black hole could create a new universe on the other side. Each black hole in our universe might, in fact, be a gateway to an entirely new cosmos, adding another layer of complexity to the multiverse. Speaking of gateways, what if wormholes connected different universes? These hypothetical tunnels through space-time could serve as bridges between distinct realities, allowing for travel across vast cosmic distances or even between parallel worlds. Imagine the adventures and discoveries that could await those who dare to journey through such inter-universal pathways. Now, let's explore the idea of universes that evolve differently. In our cosmos, stars and galaxies form following specific patterns, but in other universes, the process of cosmic evolution might diverge significantly. This could result in galaxies with unusual shapes or stellar systems with configurations that defy our expectations, expanding our appreciation of the universe's creative diversity. Have you ever wondered about universes that are perpetually in a state of creation? Some multiverse theories propose that new universes are constantly being birthed, either through cosmic events, like the collision of brains, or through quantum fluctuations. This endless genesis suggests a dynamic multiverse that is ever-changing and forever expanding. Consider the possibility of universes with alternative forms of life. While our universe has carbon-based life forms, others might host life that relies on entirely different elements or biochemistries. Such life forms could possess abilities and characteristics that are unimaginable to us, highlighting the incredible adaptability and creativity inherent in the multiverse. And here's something thought-provoking. universes where reality is a shared dream. Certain philosophical perspectives suggest that what we perceive as reality might be a collective dream shared by conscious beings. In this view, each universe is a manifestation of the collective consciousness of its inhabitants, co-created through shared beliefs and experiences. Let's delve into the notion of universes with unique energy sources. While our universe relies on nuclear fusion within stars, other universes might harness different fundamental forces or unknown forms of energy, leading to entirely new ways of sustaining life and fostering development. Such diversity in energy production reshapes our understanding of what fuels a universe. Have you ever imagined universes where space itself behaves differently? Some theories suggest that in certain universes, space might be more flexible or even animate, capable of reacting to the entities that inhabit it. This dynamic space could lead to extraordinary phenomena, from self-organizing structures to landscapes that evolve in response to their surroundings. Here's an intriguing concept: the role of music and sound in shaping universes. In some speculative scenarios, vibrations and harmonies might play a key role in the formation and evolution of universes. This musical multiverse would resonate with the symphony of cosmic frequencies, where sound and rhythm influence the very structure of reality. Think about universes where dreams and reality are indistinguishable. In these realms, the boundary between what is imagined and what exists blurs, allowing for the spontaneous creation of entire worlds from thought alone. Such a universe would be a tapestry of imagination, where dreams take on tangible forms and possibilities are limited only by the creativity of the mind. Reflect on the potential for universes that are entirely digital. As technology advances, some theorists propose that entire universes could be simulated in digital form, with virtual realities as rich and complex as our own. In these digital realms, inhabitants might exist as data, experiencing a hyper-realistic existence within a cosmic computer. And finally, ponder the possibility of universes where time itself is a conscious entity. In this scenario, time might have awareness, capable of influencing events and guiding the course of history. Such an idea challenges our understanding of time as a mere backdrop to existence, instead presenting it as an active participant in the unfolding of the multiverse. As you drift through these wonder-filled notions, let your mind wander gently through the endless corridors of possibility, where every thought and dream finds its place in the grand tapestry of existence. Let me invite you to consider the fascinating idea of universes that operate on entirely different dimensions. While our universe is familiar with 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time, some theories propose the existence of universes with additional dimensions, unseen and unfathomable to us. These extra dimensions could harbor unique physical laws and even new forms of matter, shaping realities that are beyond our comprehension. Imagine how such environments might feel and look, opening up a panorama of possibilities. Now, let's explore the notion of universes governed by different mathematical principles. Our universe follows specific mathematical rules, but others might adhere to entirely different logics. In these realms, the mathematics that dictate physical interactions might be as alien to us as the concept of zero was to ancient civilizations. Such universes could lead to structures and phenomena that defy our understanding, offering fresh perspectives on the nature of reality itself. Have you ever pondered the prospect of universes where natural selection operates differently? In our universe, Darwinian evolution shapes life through gradual adaptation. However, in other universes, evolution might take on alternative forms, perhaps guided by different criteria or forces. This could result in life forms that evolve in unexpected ways, with abilities and adaptations unlike anything we have imagined, expanding the diversity of life across the multiverse. Consider the intriguing idea of universes where concepts of good and evil are reversed. In these realities, moral and ethical standards might be completely alien to us, challenging our perceptions of right and wrong. Such a paradigm shift invites us to reflect on the nature of morality and the cultural factors that shape our understanding of ethics in our own universe. Speaking of reflections, how about universes where mirrors hold special significance? In some speculative scenarios, mirrors might serve as portals or windows into parallel worlds, allowing glimpses into alternate realities. Inhabitants of such universes might use mirrors as tools for communication or travel between worlds, transforming the mundane into the magical. This brings to mind the fascinating possibility of universes with different sensory experiences. While we are accustomed to perceiving the world through sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, other universes might offer entirely different senses. Imagine experiences that are beyond our sensory comprehension, revealing new dimensions of interaction with reality and expanding our appreciation for the richness of existence. Let me share something truly captivating: the concept of universes where language shapes reality. In these worlds, words might possess a tangible power, capable of altering the fabric of existence. Such universes would be woven from the threads of language, where communication becomes a creative force and words are the building blocks of reality itself. Consider also the idea of universes where time flows in reverse. In these realms, events might unfold from future to past, challenging our linear perception of time. Inhabitants would experience life backwards, providing a unique perspective on causality and existence, and inviting us to reconsider our understanding of time's arrow. And here's an unexpected thought: universes where gravity behaves differently. In our universe, gravity is a fundamental force, but in others, it might vary in strength or even fluctuate spontaneously. Such variations could lead to surreal landscapes and dynamic environments, where the familiar rules of physics are transformed into a playground of possibilities. Imagine universes where dreams serve as gateways to parallel worlds. In these realms, the boundary between sleep and wakefulness blurs, allowing dreamers to traverse the multiverse through their subconscious. Each dream could be a journey to an alternate reality, offering insights and adventures that enrich the dreamer's life and expand their understanding of existence. This leads us to the possibility of universes where emotions influence physical reality. In such worlds, feelings might manifest as tangible phenomena, shaping the landscape and affecting the behavior of matter and energy. This intimate connection between emotion and reality would create a deeply empathetic cosmos, where the inner world directly impacts the outer. Now, imagine the prospect of universes where knowledge is a physical entity. In these realities, information might exist as a tangible resource, mined or harvested like a precious commodity. The inhabitants of such universes would navigate their world through the acquisition and exchange of knowledge, transforming the very act of learning into a physical adventure. Let's turn to the concept of universes with variable laws of thermodynamics. In our universe, these laws govern energy and entropy, but in others, they might function differently. This could lead to realities where perpetual motion machines are possible, or where energy conservation takes on new forms, reshaping our understanding of the energetic dynamics that drive the cosmos. Finally, consider the enchanting idea of universes where magic and science coexist. In these realms, the mystical and the scientific intertwine, leading to realities where spells and experiments share the same foundation. Such a universe would celebrate the harmony between wonder and logic, inviting a deeper exploration of the mysteries that bind the multiverse together. As you contemplate these diverse and wondrous possibilities, allow your imagination to wander freely among the infinite universes, each a testament to the boundless creativity of existence. Imagine a universe where the concept of identity is fluid. In such a reality, the very idea of self would be a dynamic tapestry, constantly evolving and reshaping in response to both internal desires and external influences. This fluidity of identity could allow inhabitants to experience life from countless perspectives, fostering empathy and a deeper understanding of diverse experiences. Here's something fascinating: universes where the rules of economics are entirely different. In these realms, scarcity might not exist, and resources could be infinite or self-replenishing. Such a system would revolutionize the way societies function, eliminating the need for competition over resources and perhaps leading to a more cooperative and harmonious existence. Consider the intriguing prospect of universes that lack the concept of space as we understand it. In these realities, distance might not be a barrier, and everything could be interconnected in a way that defies our traditional notions of proximity. Communication and travel would take on new meanings, with instantaneous connections and movement across vast expanses of existence. Have you ever imagined a universe where consciousness is the fundamental building block? In these realms, awareness could be the primary force shaping reality, giving rise to worlds where thought and intention create tangible outcomes. Such universes would highlight the power of the mind and the potential for consciousness to manifest reality in profound and unexpected ways. Let me share something truly captivating: the idea of universes that operate on a different scale. In these realms, what we perceive as atoms might be entire galaxies, and galaxies could be as small as particles. This inversion of scale would invite us to rethink our understanding of size and structure, revealing the intricate and interconnected nature of the cosmos. And here's an unexpected notion: universes where time is non-linear. In these realities, past, present, and future might coexist simultaneously, allowing inhabitants to experience events in a non-sequential order. This would offer a unique perspective on causality and the flow of time, challenging our perceptions and inspiring new ways of understanding existence. Imagine the possibilities of universes where colors have a profound significance. In such realities, colors might carry specific meanings or powers, influencing behavior, mood, and even the physical world. The vibrancy of color could become a language of its own, communicating emotions and ideas in ways that transcend verbal expression. Speaking of communication, how about universes where silence is the primary form of interaction? In these worlds, silence might hold a special power, with unspoken understandings and connections forming the basis of social and personal relationships. This emphasis on silence could foster deep introspection and create a culture of mindfulness and presence. Here's a fascinating concept: universes where art is a fundamental force of creation. In these realms, artistic expression might shape the environment, with creativity serving as the engine of existence. Art would become more than a form of expression; it would be a way of life, with every stroke of the brush or note of music contributing to the fabric of reality. Consider the notion of universes with a different form of light. In such places, light might not travel in straight lines, but could bend, twist, or even loop, creating surreal landscapes filled with illusions and shadows. This would redefine how inhabitants perceive their surroundings, offering a kaleidoscope of visual experiences that challenge our understanding of sight. And what if there were universes where memory is a shared experience? In these realities, memories might not be confined to individual minds, but could be accessed and shared by all. This communal pool of memories would create a rich tapestry of collective experiences, fostering a deep sense of connection and understanding among inhabitants. Imagine universes where music is the essence of reality. In these worlds, sound could be the fabric from which everything is woven, with melodies and rhythms shaping the landscape and governing the passage of time. Music would not just be an art form, but a vital force, harmonizing all aspects of existence in a symphony of life. Let's explore the idea of universes where dreams are reality. In such realms, the distinction between waking life and dreams might blur, with dreams unfolding as tangible experiences. This seamless integration of dream and reality could lead to a world where imagination and creativity are boundless, inviting endless exploration and discovery. And finally, consider the possibility of universes where history is fluid and ever-changing. In these realities, the past might not be fixed, but could shift and evolve in response to present actions and decisions. This dynamic sense of history would inspire a profound appreciation for the impact of choices and the interconnectedness of all events across time. As you ponder these astonishing ideas, allow your mind to drift through the myriad possibilities of the multiverse, where each universe presents a unique canvas of existence, waiting to be explored and understood. Did you know that within the realm of multiverse theory, there are universes where the laws of physics themselves are entirely different? Imagine a world where gravity is not a constant force, or where light travels in unpredictable patterns. This would create environments that are vastly different from our own, with unique challenges and opportunities for life to adapt and evolve in unexpected ways. Now, consider the possibility of universes where language is unnecessary. In these fascinating worlds, communication might occur through direct thought transference or emotional resonance, bypassing the need for words. Such a system could lead to a profound level of understanding and empathy. Here's something to ponder. Universes governed by a single, all-encompassing sound. In these realms, every element of existence could be in perfect harmony, resonating with the same fundamental note or frequency. This unified sound might influence everything from weather patterns to personal interactions, creating a symphony of life where all is interconnected. Imagine a universe where seasons don't follow the familiar cycle of spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Instead, these realities might experience entirely different cycles, perhaps driven by factors other than the tilt of a planet's axis. This would give rise to ecosystems and life forms that we can hardly envision, each perfectly adapted to its own unique rhythm. Let me share something intriguing. Universes where emotions are the building blocks of matter. In these extraordinary places, the emotional states of inhabitants could directly influence the material world. A joyous emotion might cause flowers to bloom, while sadness could bring about a gentle rain. This dynamic interplay between emotions and the physical environment would create a beautifully responsive, living tapestry of reality. Have you ever considered the implications of universes where evolution is driven by entirely different criteria? In such places, survival might not depend on physical prowess or adaptability, but could hinge on qualities like kindness, creativity, or even humor. This would shape societies that prioritize these traits, leading to cultures and civilizations that reflect a truly alternative path of development. And here's a captivating idea: universes where dreams are more than just events of the sleeping mind. In these worlds, dreams could be portals to alternate realities or dimensions, offering access to experiences and knowledge beyond the waking world. This profound connection between the dream state and reality would redefine our understanding of consciousness and the limits of human experience. Speaking of experience, think about universes where history is written not in books or memory, but in the very fabric of the universe. In such places, every event, every action, leaves a tangible imprint on reality itself, creating a living archive of all that has ever occurred. This could allow inhabitants to access the past in a direct and experiential way, fostering a deep appreciation for the continuity and impact of all events. Here's a thought-provoking notion: universes where reality is shaped by collective belief. In these places, the consensus of the inhabitants might determine the structure and nature of their world. If enough individuals believed in the existence of a mountain, it might manifest into being. This would create a dynamic and fluid reality, ever-changing and reflecting the collective consciousness of its inhabitants. Imagine exploring a universe where color defines identity. In these diverse realms, an individual's or object's color might indicate their role, status, or even personality traits. Such a society would view the spectrum of colors not just as aesthetic elements, but as integral components of social structure and personal identity. Have you ever wondered about universes where death is not the definitive end? In these realities, individuals might transform into other forms of existence, perhaps entering a different plane of reality or merging with the universe itself. This cyclical process of transformation would offer a completely different perspective on life, death, and the continuation of existence beyond physical form. Consider the intriguing concept of universes where nature is sentient. In these places, forests, rivers, and mountains might possess awareness and agency, interacting with inhabitants in meaningful ways. This living landscape would demand a relationship of respect and coexistence, where the natural world and its inhabitants are intimately connected and mutually influential. And here's a surprising idea: universes where time flows in reverse. In these fascinating realities, inhabitants would experience life beginning with death and progressing towards birth. Such a unique flow of time would challenge our traditional understanding of life's journey, highlighting the relativity of time and the diverse ways it can be perceived and experienced. Finally, imagine universes where technology and biology merge seamlessly. In these realities, the line between the organic and the artificial might blur, with life forms that incorporate technological elements as naturally as we do bones and flesh. This integration could lead to incredible advancements and possibilities as technology becomes an integral part of the evolutionary process. As you let these astonishing possibilities swirl in your mind, continue to explore the vast and mysterious landscape of the multiverse, where each universe offers a glimpse into the boundless creativity of existence, waiting to be discovered and understood in its own unique way. Imagine the existence of universes where gravity behaves in entirely different ways. In some of these extraordinary realms, gravity might be a repulsive force, causing objects to push away from each other rather than attract. This would create a universe with a unique structure, where stars and planets form and interact in ways that challenge our current understanding of physics. Such a scenario would lead to an entirely different kind of cosmic dance, where celestial bodies might drift apart or even hover in a delicate balance, offering a fresh perspective on the mysterious force that governs our own universe. Have you ever thought about the possibility of universes where life forms are not based on carbon? In these fascinating realities, life could arise from silicon, ammonia, or other elements and compounds, leading to biology that is fundamentally different from anything we know. This would result in ecosystems that are diverse and alien, with organisms that possess entirely unique characteristics and survival strategies. Such a universe would expand our definition of life and open up new possibilities for understanding how life might exist elsewhere in the cosmos. Here's something to ponder. Universes where light travels at different speeds. In these intriguing realms, the speed of light might vary, affecting everything from the way time is perceived to the way energy is transferred. This would alter the fundamental laws of physics, with far-reaching implications for the development of galaxies, stars, and life itself. Imagine a universe where light is slower, and the night sky is a canvas of vibrant, slowly shifting colors, painting a celestial masterpiece that evolves over time. Consider the idea of universes where mathematics itself is different. In these peculiar realities, the foundational principles of math might not hold. The concept of 1 + 1 might not equal 2, or geometry could be entirely non-Euclidean. This would lead to civilizations that understand the world through a fundamentally different lens, developing technologies and philosophies that reflect their unique mathematical framework. Such universes would challenge our assumptions about the universality of logic and order, inviting us to question what we take for granted. And here's a captivating concept: universes where music is the fundamental force that shapes reality. In these harmonious realms, vibrations and frequencies might hold the keys to forming matter and influencing the laws of nature. Every object, every being could resonate with a specific melody, creating a world where harmony and dissonance have tangible effects. This symphony of existence would make music an essential aspect of life and culture, guiding everything from personal growth to the evolution of entire species. Speaking of evolution, imagine universes where change and development are not linear but cyclical. In these realities, progress might not be measured in a straight line. Instead, it could follow a spiral path, revisiting past states in a new context. This cyclical nature could lead to societies and ecosystems that embrace renewal and transformation as fundamental aspects of life, fostering a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. Such universes would offer a refreshing perspective on the nature of time and progress, encouraging us to see our own journey in a new light. Have you ever wondered about universes where consciousness itself is the driving force of reality? In these extraordinary places, the awareness and perception of beings could shape the very fabric of existence. Imagine a universe where the collective consciousness influences the laws of physics, creating a world that reflects the hopes, dreams, and fears of its inhabitants. This interconnected reality would emphasize the power of thought and intention, highlighting the profound impact that consciousness can have on the universe. Here's an intriguing notion: universes where symmetry is the rule, not the exception. In these elegant realms, balance and harmony govern all aspects of existence, from the formation of galaxies to the development of life forms. Symmetrical laws of nature could lead to breathtakingly beautiful structures and patterns, where every element has a complementary counterpart. This aesthetic perfection would inspire a deep appreciation for the inherent order and beauty of the universe, offering a glimpse into the potential for harmony in all things. Imagine universes where dimensions beyond our familiar three are easily accessible. In these multi-dimensional realities, inhabitants might experience life in 4, 5, or even more dimensions, with each additional dimension adding complexity and richness to their existence. This expanded perception would allow for extraordinary experiences and capabilities, such as seeing all sides of an object at once, or moving in ways that defy our current understanding of space. These universes would challenge our imagination and redefine what it means to inhabit a physical reality. Consider the possibility of universes where causality is not a fixed law. In these mysterious realms, effect might not always follow cause, leading to a reality where events can occur in unexpected sequences. This would create a universe with a fluid and dynamic timeline where unpredictability and spontaneity are the norm. Such a world would invite exploration and discovery, teaching us to embrace uncertainty and marvel at the endless possibilities of existence. And here's a thought-provoking idea: universes where reality is a reflection of a higher dimensional space. In these intriguing places, our three-dimensional experience might be just a shadow of a more complex reality. This concept would suggest that what we perceive as solid and tangible is merely an echo of a far richer and more intricate universe, inviting us to explore the hidden dimensions that underpin our own reality. As you let these surprising ideas take root in your mind, allow them to expand your sense of wonder and possibility, deepening your appreciation for the infinite diversity of the multiverse and the profound mysteries that await our discovery. Let me share something interesting. Imagine universes where time flows in reverse. In these peculiar realities, what we perceive as the future might be their past, and vice versa. This reversal of temporal flow could create civilizations that experience life from end to beginning, offering a unique perspective on the nature of cause and effect, as well as the significance of beginnings and endings. Such universes would challenge our understanding of time's directionality, encouraging us to ponder what it truly means for something to happen before or after another event. Speaking of time, consider universes where time is not a linear stream but a vast ocean. In these realities, inhabitants might navigate through time much like we traverse physical spaces, choosing to visit moments of their choosing, past or future. This fluid approach to time could foster societies with a deep understanding of history and foresight, enabling them to learn from the past in ways we can only dream of. It invites the question, how would our lives change if we could see the consequences of our actions before they unfold? Here's another fascinating concept: universes where matter itself is conscious. In these extraordinary places, every atom and particle possesses awareness and the ability to interact with its surroundings. This would create a world where the boundary between living and non-living matter blurs, resulting in a cosmic dance of interaction and influence. Imagine a rock that chooses to roll, or water that decides its path down a mountain. Such a reality would redefine our notions of agency and life, suggesting that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe, inherent in all things. Have you ever considered universes where all possibilities exist simultaneously? In these realms, every conceivable outcome of every event occurs at once, creating an existence where reality is a tapestry of endless potential. This multiverse would be an ever-shifting landscape, with inhabitants experiencing a kaleidoscope of possibilities in their daily lives. It would highlight the interconnectedness of all actions and decisions, reminding us of the web of potential that underlies every choice we make. And here's a curious thought. Imagine universes where gravity is a repulsive force rather than an attractive one. In these domains, celestial bodies might push each other away instead of drawing closer, resulting in a vastly different arrangement of stars, planets, and galaxies. This inversion of gravity's pull would lead to a universe where expansion and dispersion are the norm, possibly creating isolated worlds that develop independently, each with its own unique trajectory. Consider universes where life evolves in the vacuum of space, thriving in the absence of air and gravity. In these environments, organisms might develop entirely different biological systems, using cosmic radiation and solar winds as sources of energy. Such a reality would expand our understanding of life's potential forms and adaptations, showing us that life can find a way in even the most seemingly inhospitable conditions. It's a reminder of the resilience and creativity inherent in the very essence of life. Here's a captivating idea. Universes where emotions are tangible forces. In these intriguing worlds, feelings could manifest as physical entities, interacting with the environment and influencing events. Imagine a place where joy lights up the sky, or where anger stirs storms. This would create a reality deeply in tune with the emotional state of its inhabitants, reflecting their inner lives in the outer world. It prompts us to consider the profound impact emotions have, not just on ourselves, but on everything around us. Speaking of emotions, imagine universes where love is a literal force of attraction between beings. In these realms, love could bind entities together, forming connections that transcend space and time. This force might be visible to the naked eye, a luminescent thread linking souls across vast distances. Such universes would place love at the center of existence, a guiding principle shaping every interaction and relationship. And here's something to ponder. Universes governed by laws that change with the imagination of their inhabitants. In these magical places, creativity and thought could alter the very rules that shape reality. Imagine a society where envisioning a new possibility makes it a tangible part of the world. This would foster a culture of innovation and exploration, where the only limits are the bounds of one's imagination. Consider the possibility of universes where language shapes reality. In these mystical realms, words and sounds might hold power over the physical world, crafting and altering the cosmos through speech. Here, a well-spoken phrase could build a mountain or calm a storm. This would elevate communication to a fundamental force of creation, emphasizing the importance of words and the impact they have on the fabric of existence. Finally, envision universes where the concept of individuality is unknown. In these interconnected realities, beings might exist as part of a collective consciousness, sharing thoughts, experiences, and emotions seamlessly. This would create a society with unity at its core, where collaboration and harmony are innate. It invites us to reflect on the nature of self and community, and how our individuality shapes our interactions with the world around us. With these mind-expanding ideas, allow your thoughts to drift and explore the boundless possibilities the multiverse has to offer, each one a testament to the infinite diversity and wonder that lies beyond our comprehension. As you rest, let these musings gently guide you into a realm of dreams, where the boundaries of reality fade away, leaving only the pure, limitless potential of imagination. Have you ever wondered about universes where time flows backwards? In such peculiar realms, people might witness the unfolding of events in reverse, from the end towards the beginning. You can imagine a day where you start by saying goodnight and end with breakfast. This backward progression would offer a unique perspective on causality, teaching its inhabitants to appreciate the journey rather than the destination. Here's a curious notion: universes where light behaves like sound. In these realities, light could bend and echo, creating a symphony of colors that changes with the environment. Imagine watching a sunset that sings, illuminating the sky with waves of vibrant hues that ripple and harmonize. This would transform our understanding of how we perceive the world, highlighting the interplay between light and sound in ways we can only dream of. Imagine a universe where dreams are as real as waking life. In these places, the boundary between sleep and reality blurs, allowing dreams to shape the physical world. You might wake up to find the landscapes from your slumber appearing outside your window, or ideas from your dreams influencing events around you. This would create a society deeply connected to their subconscious, valuing imagination as a vital part of daily life. Consider the possibility of universes where space itself is alive. In such dynamic realms, the fabric of space might shift and change, responding to the actions and thoughts of its inhabitants. You could walk through a forest that rearranges itself with every step, or cross a river that flows according to your emotions. This interactive environment would teach us about the fluidity and adaptability of nature, encouraging us to see the world as a living, breathing entity. Have you ever thought about universes where technology and biology are one and the same? In these fascinating worlds, machines might be grown rather than built, integrating seamlessly with living organisms. Imagine a tree that functions as a computer, or an animal with the ability to access information networks. This fusion of technology and life would challenge our definitions of artificial and natural, leading to an era of innovation where the line between the two is delightfully blurred. Here's something intriguing: universes where probability is a tangible force. In these worlds, luck and chance could be manipulated, allowing inhabitants to influence outcomes with a thought. Imagine flipping a coin and feeling the odds shift in your favor, or walking a path where every step is guided by serendipity. This would create a society where fortune plays a central role, teaching its people to appreciate the delicate balance between chance and choice. Picture universes where colors possess distinct flavors. In these realms, the visual and gustatory senses merge, allowing people to taste the hues around them. You might savor the sweetness of a sunset or the bitterness of a stormy sky. This sensory overlap would cultivate a profound connection to the environment, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the intricate tapestry of sensations that compose the world. And how about universes where the seasons are governed by emotions? In these enchanting places, the collective feelings of a society could influence the climate, shifting the weather according to the emotional state of its inhabitants. A joyful community might bask in perpetual spring, while a somber one might experience endless winter. This would highlight the power of shared emotions, reminding us of their impact on the natural world. Consider the prospect of universes where memories are physical objects. In these intriguing realms, recollections could be stored and shared, allowing people to hold and examine their past experiences. You could cherish a memory like a treasured photograph, or pass it on to others as a gift. This tangible connection to the past would transform our relationship with history, nurturing empathy and understanding through the exchange of personal stories. Imagine universes where the elements themselves are living beings. In these animated worlds, fire, water, air, and earth might possess consciousness, acting with purpose and intent. You could converse with a flame, or watch as rivers and winds dance with joy. This vibrant depiction of the elements would deepen our respect for the forces of nature, fostering a sense of kinship with the world around us. Here's a captivating idea: universes where the sky reflects the emotions of the planet. In these realms, the celestial sphere might change color and pattern in response to the collective mood of the world below. A peaceful day could bring gentle blues and greens, while conflict might turn the sky to swirling reds and blacks. This intimate connection between earth and sky would serve as a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, encouraging harmony and balance. Have you ever envisioned universes where music is the language of creation? In these harmonious realities, sound might hold the power to shape matter and energy, crafting the world with melodic precision. You could sing a city into being or compose a landscape with a symphony. This would elevate music to a fundamental force, emphasizing its role as a tool of expression and transformation. Finally, consider universes where the past can be visited but not altered. In these intriguing places, history would serve as a living library, accessible to those who wish to learn from it. You might walk among ancient civilizations or witness pivotal moments firsthand, gaining insight without the burden of influence. This would cultivate a society that values knowledge and reflection, understanding that the lessons of history are best appreciated without the temptation to rewrite them. In these musings, the multiverse reveals itself as a realm of endless wonder, each possibility a testament to the boundless creativity of existence. As you drift deeper into relaxation, let your imagination wander through these astonishing worlds, exploring the infinite potential that lies within the fabric of reality. Let me share something intriguing. Imagine a universe where time flows backward. In this fascinating world, experiences would unfold in reverse, and people would begin their lives with the wisdom of old age, gradually becoming younger until they reach infancy. Can you picture the unique perspective this would offer on life and growth? Instead of anticipating the future, individuals in this universe might cherish the past, savoring each moment as it retreats into history, offering a profound appreciation for life's events as they unfold in reverse. Speaking of time, have you ever pondered universes where time is not linear but circular? In these realms, life could be a continuous loop, repeating itself endlessly. Every moment, decision, and consequence would recur, providing inhabitants with the opportunity to experience life from a multitude of perspectives. Over time, this cyclical experience might foster a deep understanding of cause and effect, eventually leading to a society that values patience, acceptance, and the wisdom gained from reliving events with new insight. Here's a fascinating thought: universes where gravity is not a constant, but a variable. Imagine a world where the pull of gravity changes from one place to another, or even fluctuates with the time of day. This would create an environment where inhabitants must constantly adapt to shifting physical laws, developing innovative ways to navigate and interact with their surroundings. Such a reality would nurture a culture of creativity and resilience, encouraging its people to think beyond conventional limits and explore new possibilities in physics and engineering. Consider the idea of universes where the laws of physics are determined by consciousness. In these extraordinary worlds, reality would be shaped by collective belief, with the inhabitants' perceptions directly influencing the physical realm. Imagine a society where people can alter their environment by changing their mindset, or where shared visions manifest into tangible creations. This would teach a profound lesson about the power of thought, emphasizing the impact of collective intention and the potential for unity in shaping a harmonious existence. Have you ever imagined universes where dreams are portals to other worlds? In these dreamscapes, the act of dreaming could transport individuals to different dimensions, allowing them to explore parallel realities while they sleep. This nightly journey might foster a deep connection between disparate universes as dreamers bring back knowledge and experiences from their nocturnal travels. Such an existence would blur the boundaries between the conscious and subconscious, encouraging a seamless integration of dream and reality. Imagine universes where words hold magical power. In these enchanting realms, language might possess the ability to alter matter and energy, transforming spoken or written words into reality. A simple phrase could summon a rainstorm, or a carefully crafted sentence might heal wounds. This would elevate communication to an art form, where the intention behind words becomes as vital as the words themselves, fostering a society that treasures language's potential to create and heal. And here's something truly captivating: universes where the concept of self is fluid. In these worlds, individuality might be a malleable construct, with inhabitants able to merge their consciousness with others, experiencing life from multiple perspectives simultaneously. This interconnectedness would dissolve the boundaries between I and we, promoting empathy and understanding as people share their thoughts, feelings, and experiences directly. It would cultivate a society rooted in collective identity, valuing the richness found in shared existence. Reflect on the possibility of universes where the natural world is synesthetic. In these vibrant landscapes, all senses might intertwine, allowing people to see music, taste emotions, or hear colors. Such a sensory fusion would create an incredibly rich tapestry of experience, encouraging inhabitants to appreciate the multifaceted nature of their environment. This heightened perception would inspire a profound connection to the world, fostering a culture that celebrates diversity and the beauty in every sensory interaction. Here's an intriguing notion: universes where history is written in the stars. Imagine a celestial narrative where constellations shift and align to tell the story of the universe's past. Inhabitants could look to the night sky to read the chronicles of their world, finding guidance and wisdom in the patterns above. This cosmic history would serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, encouraging people to respect their place within the vast tapestry of existence. Lastly, picture universes where love is a tangible force. In these delightful realms, affection might manifest as a physical energy, radiating warmth and light. People could see and feel love as it flows between them, creating an environment where connections are visible and cherished. This palpable presence of love would inspire a culture that prioritizes kindness, compassion, and the nurturing of relationships, illustrating the profound impact of love on the world. As you continue to ponder these remarkable possibilities, let your mind wander through the endless corridors of the multiverse. Each of these universes, with its unique characteristics, offers a glimpse into the boundless creativity of existence. Embrace the wonder and allow yourself to explore the infinite facets of reality that lie just beyond the edge of perception. And as we let our imagination drift, consider universes where evolution isn't a slow, gradual process but something instantaneous. Imagine life forms that can adapt to their surroundings in the blink of an eye, sprouting wings when needed or developing gills when submerged in water. Such rapid adaptability would create a world where survival is a game of quick wits and flexibility, fostering a society that thrives on change and innovation. Imagine the stories they might tell, narratives that shift as rapidly as their own biology. Now, let me share something interesting. Universes where reality is crafted by music. Envision a world where every note, rhythm, and melody has the power to shape the environment. Imagine a symphony that conjures a forest, or a lullaby that calms a storm. In such worlds, musicians would be revered as architects of reality, and every performance would be an act of creation with the power to alter landscapes and moods alike. Here's a fascinating thought: universes where time is experienced through emotion. In these intriguing realms, the passage of time might be felt as happiness during joyful times and as stillness during moments of sadness. Such an emotional timeline would guide inhabitants through life with a deep awareness of their feelings, encouraging empathy and introspection as they experience time's ebb and flow through the lens of their hearts. Did you ever think about universes where all living beings are connected by a vast network of consciousness? Picture a reality where thoughts and memories flow freely between individuals, creating a collective mind. In such a universe, privacy might be a foreign concept, but the richness of shared knowledge and understanding would pave the way for profound collaboration and unity. Imagine the potential for solving complex problems when every mind contributes to a collective pool of ideas. And here's something truly enchanting: universes where the boundaries between land and sky are blurred. In these realms, islands might float in the air, tethered by shimmering strands of energy, while rivers cascade through the clouds. Such a landscape would invite exploration and adventure, urging inhabitants to find new paths and possibilities in a world that defies the traditional rules of gravity and geography. Reflect on universes where memories are tangible objects. Imagine if each recollection took physical form, allowing you to hold, share, or even gift your memories to others. Such a tangible history would make personal experiences incredibly precious, fostering deeper connections as people exchange their life stories in a literal sense. What memories would you choose to share, and which would you hold close? Consider the possibility of universes where seasons are not driven by planetary orbits, but by the emotions of its inhabitants. Imagine a world where spring arrives with collective joy, or winter descends as a somber mood grips its people. Such emotional seasons would create a dynamic environment where the climate is a reflection of the spirit of its inhabitants, encouraging harmony and awareness of the collective emotional state. Speaking of harmony, think about universes where technology and nature are indistinguishable. Picture a world where the line between the organic and the technological is so blurred that trees could be both living organisms and machines, integrating the natural and the synthetic seamlessly. This symbiosis would inspire a society that values both innovation and ecological balance, where technology enhances the natural world rather than competes with it. And here's an intriguing notion: universes where every individual has a unique gravitational pull. Imagine a society where attraction and repulsion are literal forces dictated by personal gravities, influencing social dynamics in unexpected ways. In such a world, relationships might form based on gravitational compatibility, adding a new dimension to the way people connect and interact with one another. Think about universes where the concept of space is fluid, malleable like clay. In these fascinating realms, distances could be stretched or compressed by will or whim, transforming the way people travel and interact with their world. Imagine a journey across the universe in a single step, or a home expanded into a vast realm, all within the bounds of a single structure. Such control over space would redefine what it means to explore and inhabit a universe. Consider the marvel of universes where light carries knowledge. In these radiant realms, every beam of light might contain stories, lessons, and wisdom. As light touches the eyes of its inhabitants, they would absorb the knowledge it carries, enriching their minds with the history and insights of countless generations. This luminous form of learning would create a culture deeply connected to its past and ever evolving with the dawn of each new day. Imagine universes where the laws of physics are written in the sky, visible as intricate patterns of stars and clouds. Inhabitants of such worlds would look heavenward for guidance, reading the celestial script to understand the workings of their universe. This cosmic manual would inspire a society that cherishes the stars not just for their beauty, but for the wisdom they impart, guiding every endeavor with the knowledge of the cosmos. Finally, picture a universe where empathy is a natural law, a force as pervasive and binding as gravity. In such a realm, every action and intention would ripple through the fabric of reality, touching everyone. This interconnectedness would encourage a society built on compassion, where understanding and kindness are not just ideals but fundamental principles that shape every interaction and decision. As we continue this gentle journey through the multiverse, let your thoughts explore the endless possibilities and the wondrous tapestry of realities that may exist. Each of these imaginings invites us to reflect on the myriad ways life could unfold, encouraging a deeper appreciation for the infinite potential woven into the very fabric of existence itself. Have you ever pondered the notion of universes where time doesn't move linearly, but instead dances around in loops and spirals? In such places, what we perceive as past, present, and future could blend together, weaving intricate patterns through the lives of their inhabitants. This unique experience of time would encourage a perspective that values every moment, knowing that it might return in a new form. Imagine the wisdom and insight one could gain from living through the same events multiple times, each with a slight variance. Here's something to contemplate. Universes in which gravity is not a constant force throughout, but varies according to location and time of day. In these intriguing realms, the act of leaping could become a profound experience, with each jump revealing a different gravitational pull. This variation could lead to a society that adapts physically and psychologically to ever-changing conditions, fostering a deep sense of resilience and creativity. Think about the possibility of worlds where matter is not solid, but instead exists in a constant state of flux, like a delicate dance of particles. Inhabitants of such a universe would view the physical world as a canvas of endless transformation, where nothing remains the same for long. This fluidity would inspire a culture that embraces change and finds beauty in the ephemeral nature of existence, cherishing the here and now. Another fascinating possibility is the existence of universes where colors have taste and sound, creating a synesthetic tapestry of sensory experiences. In these vibrant realms, a sunrise might taste sweet, or the sound of laughter could appear as vivid swirls of color. Such an overlap of senses could lead to a society where art and communication are deeply intertwined, with citizens expressing themselves through a rich blend of sensory language. Consider the charm of universes where the power of thought can alter physical reality. Inhabitants of such worlds would wield their minds as tools to shape their surroundings, turning imagination into tangible form. This ability would encourage a society that values mindfulness and mental discipline, fostering a profound understanding of the connection between thought and existence. Imagine a universe where the weather is not simply a natural phenomenon, but an intricate symphony directed by the emotions of its inhabitants. In such a world, a collective burst of joy could bring forth a gentle rain shower, while collective sorrow might conjure a sweeping storm. This emotional climate control would create a deeply interconnected community, where the well-being of each individual directly influences the world around them. Have you ever thought about universes where the concept of identity is fluid and ever-changing? In these intriguing realms, individuals might shift through various forms and personas throughout their lives, drawing from a vast pool of potential selves. This fluid identity would encourage a society that celebrates diversity and flexibility, embracing personal growth and transformation as natural states of being. Speaking of transformation, consider the marvel of universes where plants and animals are not distinct categories but exist along a continuous spectrum. Inhabitants of these realms would witness creatures that blend characteristics of both flora and fauna, creating a vibrant tapestry of life. Such a world would nurture a deep appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living things and inspire innovative approaches to ecology and conservation. Now, picture universes where music is more than just sound. It is a living entity that interacts with its environment. In these melodic realms, a song might grow and evolve, responding to the presence of its listeners and the changes in the world around it. This dynamic relationship with music would cultivate a society that views creativity as a collaborative process, where the artist and the audience co-create in harmony. And then there are universes where the night sky is illuminated not by stars but by the dreams of its inhabitants. In these dream-lit realms, the collective subconscious could paint constellations and patterns across the heavens, reflecting the hopes and fears of the people below. What stories would you see written across the sky each night, and how might they guide your journey? Imagine, too, a universe where language is not spoken or written, but shared through a complex dance of light and shadow. In such a world, communication would be a performance, each message conveyed through a unique interplay of illumination and darkness. This form of expression would nurture a culture that values nuance and subtlety, where the smallest gesture can convey profound meaning. Finally, consider the allure of universes, where history is not a linear record, but a living narrative, ever evolving as new perspectives and interpretations emerge. In these dynamic realms, the past would be as alive as the present, constantly reshaped by the collective memory and understanding of its people. Such a shifting history would encourage a society that values dialogue and reflection, understanding that every story has multiple facets and that truth is a mosaic of perspectives. As you drift into the serene landscapes of your thoughts, allow these possibilities to guide you through the infinite corridors of the multiverse. Each idea invites you to imagine the myriad ways life might unfold, shaping a deeper appreciation for the boundless creativity and potential woven into the very essence of existence. Let me share something intriguing with you. Some multiverse theories suggest the existence of universes composed entirely of antimatter. In these realms, the fundamental particles would be antimatter counterparts to those in our own universe, leading to an astonishingly different set of physical laws. Imagine the possibilities and challenges that inhabitants of such a universe might encounter as they adapt to a reality so foreign to our own. Did you know that in certain multiverse scenarios, time might not be a linear progression from past to future? There could be universes where time flows backward, where what we perceive as cause and effect are completely reversed. Inhabitants of these worlds might experience life from an entirely different perspective, understanding events in a manner that is beyond our current comprehension. Here's a fascinating fact to ponder. Some multiverse theories propose that there are universes with more than the 3 spatial dimensions we are familiar with. In these realms, additional dimensions could unfold in unexpected ways, offering inhabitants the ability to move and perceive in ways unimaginable to us. Imagine a world where you could step sideways into a dimension that does not even exist in our reality, providing an entirely new frontier for exploration and understanding. Consider this. There might be universes where the fundamental forces of nature, gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces, are balanced differently. In such realms, stars might form in unique structures, or even fail to form altogether. The very fabric of existence could be woven in an entirely different pattern, leading to a cosmos that operates on principles foreign to everything we know. Speaking of balance, some universes might exist where life evolves based on entirely different biochemistry. Life forms could be silicon-based rather than carbon-based, or rely on ammonia instead of water as their biological solvent. Such variations would create ecosystems that challenge our understanding of biology and the conditions necessary for life. Imagine a universe where the speed of light is not the ultimate speed limit, but rather a variable that can be surpassed under certain conditions. In such a place, the very concept of distance and time could be altered, allowing for the possibility of travel and communication at speeds beyond what we currently believe possible. This could open up entirely new ways of connecting and interacting across cosmic distances. Now, envision a universe composed of pure thought, a realm where consciousness itself is the building block of reality. Inhabitants might be beings of pure energy and information, existing in a state of constant mental exchange. Such a universe would redefine our understanding of sentience and intelligence, offering a glimpse into the profound possibilities of a reality shaped by mind rather than matter. Have you ever considered the notion of universes where the rules of mathematics are different? In these intriguing worlds, the constants and equations we rely on might vary or even break down completely. This would create a reality where logic and computation function on principles entirely separate from those we are accustomed to, challenging our very understanding of what is possible. Here's another captivating idea. In some multiverse theories, there might be universes where the laws of nature are not static, but rather evolve over time. In these dynamic realms, the constants of physics could shift and change, leading to a universe in perpetual transformation. This would create a cosmic dance of creation and destruction, where the rules of reality are never quite the same from one moment to the next. And now, let's consider the potential for universes where the concept of individualism is replaced by a collective consciousness. In such worlds, beings might exist as part of a vast interconnected network, sharing thoughts and experiences as one. This would foster a society where personal identity is fluid and communal understanding is paramount, reshaping concepts of self and community in profound ways. Imagine a universe where the very fabric of space is alive, where galaxies and nebulae are not just vast collections of matter, but sentient entities with their own awareness. Inhabitants of such a realm might see the cosmos itself as a living being, a vast organism with its own consciousness and desires. This would offer a new perspective on our place within the universe and the nature of life itself. Finally, contemplate the existence of universes where the boundaries between different realities are permeable, allowing for interaction between inhabitants of separate worlds. In these interconnected realms, beings could traverse the multiverse, sharing knowledge and culture across the vast tapestry of existence. Such interactions would enrich each universe, creating a vibrant mosaic of experiences and ideas that transcend the limits of any single reality. As you gently explore these enchanting possibilities, let your imagination roam through the infinite wonders of the multiverse. Each idea is a doorway to a new world, inviting you to discover the myriad ways that reality might unfold, filled with surprises and marvels beyond our wildest dreams. Let me share something intriguing. Some theories suggest that universes could exist where constants such as the speed of light or Planck's constant are not fixed but fluctuate randomly. This would create realities where the laws of physics might change from moment to moment, presenting a dizzying challenge for any beings trying to make sense of their world. Imagine living in a universe where the ground beneath your feet could decide on a whim to transform into a different material, or where gravity might suddenly increase or decrease. Such unpredictability would demand incredible adaptability and resilience from its inhabitants. Here's a thought to ponder. What if there are universes where time is not a singular, linear stream, but rather a web of parallel timelines, all coexisting and influencing each other? Inhabitants of these realities might be able to move between timelines, experiencing different versions of events and outcomes. This would offer a unique perspective on choice and determinism as beings navigate through multiple potential realities, each with its own set of possibilities and consequences. Did you know there might be universes where the idea of physical form is entirely absent? In these extraordinary realms, existence could be purely informational, with beings composed of data rather than matter. Communication might happen through the exchange of pure knowledge and ideas, where thoughts and emotions are tangible entities. Such a universe would redefine our understanding of what it means to exist, challenging the notion that physicality is essential for consciousness. Consider this fascinating possibility. There might be universes where entire galaxies are born and fade away in the blink of an eye, existing for only moments before disappearing into the vastness of the cosmos. These ephemeral galaxies could be vibrant bursts of creation, illuminating their surroundings briefly before vanishing, leaving behind only the faintest traces of their existence. This transient nature would create a universe that is always in motion, constantly renewing itself in a dazzling dance of creation and dissolution. Speaking of creation, some multiverse theories propose that there could be realms where new universes are born from the remnants of dying ones. In these cosmic cycles, the end of one universe might seed the beginning of another, continuing an eternal cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This idea suggests a grand cosmic recycling, where the energy and matter of previous universes contribute to the formation of new ones, each with its own unique characteristics and potential for life. Imagine a universe where the very concept of space is fluid, where distances are not fixed but can be bent or stretched at will. Inhabitants of such a realm might experience travel in ways we can barely conceive, moving not through space as we know it, but by altering the spatial fabric around them. This flexibility could enable them to traverse vast distances instantly, or manipulate their environment with a mere thought, opening up a world of possibilities for exploration and interaction. Here's a captivating notion. There could be universes where emotions and consciousness are the driving forces of reality. In these worlds, the emotional states of beings might shape the physical universe around them, with thoughts and feelings manifesting as tangible changes in their environment. This intimate connection between mind and matter would create a reality where inner and outer worlds are deeply intertwined, offering a profound understanding of the power of consciousness. Have you ever considered the idea of a universe where probability is the guiding principle of existence? In such a realm, every action and event might be determined by chance, with no determinism or causality as we understand it. This would result in a reality that is perpetually uncertain, where the future is a tapestry woven from countless potential outcomes, each as likely as the next. Navigating such a universe would require beings to embrace unpredictability and find harmony within chaos. Here's an intriguing possibility. In certain universes, the concept of individuality might not exist. Instead, beings could exist as part of a collective whole, with no division between self and other. This interconnected existence would foster a sense of unity and shared purpose, where the boundaries between individuals are fluid and ever-changing. Such a society would emphasize cooperation over competition, where the success of one is the success of all. Imagine a universe where sound is the dominant force, shaping the very structure of reality. Inhabitants of this realm might communicate through complex symphonies, with sound waves carrying not just information, but also energy and form. Their world would be a symphony of creation, where the harmony of existence is crafted through the melodies and rhythms of their environment. And finally, picture a universe where the boundaries between life and non-life are blurred, where the very stars and planets might be sentient beings with their own consciousness and desires. Inhabitants of such a universe would see themselves as part of a grand cosmic organism, where every element of reality is alive and interconnected. This perspective would foster a deep appreciation for the unity of existence, transcending the divisions we perceive in our own universe. As you drift gently into the realm of dreams, let these enchanting possibilities inspire your imagination, inviting you to explore the infinite tapestry of the multiverse. Each idea is a whisper of the unknown, a hint of the wonders that might await in realities as diverse and limitless as the stars themselves. Let me share something truly fascinating with you. In some multiverse theories, the idea of laws of physics as we know them may not be universal. Each universe could have its own set of rules governing reality, leading to an astonishing diversity of forms and functions across the multiverse. Imagine a universe where gravity pushes instead of pulls, or where light travels in spirals rather than straight lines, creating entirely different worlds with unique landscapes and phenomena. Here's a thought-provoking possibility. Some universes might exist in dimensions beyond the three-dimensional space we are familiar with. In these higher dimensional realms, the inhabitants might perceive shapes and forms incomprehensible to us, experiencing a much richer tapestry of existence. What would it be like to live in a universe where you can move, not just forward and backward, left and right, but also through additional dimensions? Did you know there could be universes where time flows in reverse? Inhabitants of such realms might witness the unbreaking of objects and the descent of things upwards, living their lives from what we consider the future towards the past. This backward flow of time would challenge everything we know about causality and the sequence of events, offering a mind-bending glimpse into the possibilities of time. Consider the notion of universes made entirely of dark matter and dark energy, with no ordinary matter to speak of. In these mysterious realms, structures and patterns could form in ways that are hidden from our understanding, yet they might host forms of life adapted to such conditions. Can you imagine the secrets such hidden worlds might hold? Here's something to ponder. Some theories suggest the possibility of universes governed by entirely different types of fundamental particles. These particles could interact in ways that create new forms of matter and energy, resulting in realities that are alien to anything we have ever encountered. What kinds of worlds might these strange particles build? In some speculative multiverse models, it's theorized that certain universes could exist in a state of perpetual chaos, where change is constant and stability is an illusion. Inhabitants of such realms might thrive on unpredictability adapting quickly to ever-shifting circumstances, their lives a dance with the chaos that surrounds them. Imagine the possibility of universes where consciousness itself is a fundamental building block of reality. Instead of emerging from complex arrangements of matter, consciousness in these realms might be as elemental as atoms or photons, permeating every aspect of existence. This would imply a universe where awareness and perception are integral to the very fabric of reality. Did you ever consider that there might be universes formed from pure mathematical structures, where existence is defined by intricate patterns and equations rather than physical entities? Beings in these universes might navigate a reality composed of symmetries and numbers, their existence a harmonious interplay of mathematical truths. Some theoretical physicists speculate about universes where the constants of nature, such as the speed of light or the charge of an electron, are different from those in our universe. Such variations could lead to realities with exotic properties where the chemistry of life and the structure of matter follow alternate paths. The implications are staggering. How might life evolve under different cosmic conditions? Think about this. Some universes might be entirely devoid of stars and galaxies, existing instead as vast expanses of emptiness, punctuated by fleeting fluctuations of energy. These barren realms might seem desolate, yet they hold the potential for unique forms of existence that thrive in the silence and solitude of the void. Here's a captivating scenario: universes where the very concept of life is radically different from our own. Imagine realms where living beings are not defined by biological processes, but by patterns of energy or information. In such a universe, life might be a vibrant dance of energy waves, constantly shifting and evolving in ways beyond our comprehension. Some theories even entertain the idea of universes that exist as pure thought or consciousness, where reality is a shared dream or a collective imagination. Inhabitants might exist as nothing more than ideas and stories, their existence woven from the fabric of shared experiences and perceptions. Consider the possibility of universes where reality itself is a simulation crafted by beings of immense technological prowess. In these simulated realms, the boundaries between real and artificial could blur, with inhabitants potentially unaware of their synthetic nature. Here's an intriguing thought. Some scientists propose that certain universes might be so vast and complex that they contain not one but countless bubble universes within them, each with its own unique characteristics and laws. This conception of nested multiverses suggests an infinite cascade of realities, each layer revealing new wonders as you delve deeper. As you let these ideas settle into your mind, imagine the multiverse as an endless ocean, with each wave representing a different universe, all interconnected in a symphony of creation and possibility. The beauty of this concept lies in its boundless nature, the idea that existence is not confined to a single reality, but is instead a wondrous expanse of infinite potential. As you drift into the realm of dreams, let your mind wander across these hypothetical universes, where every corner of the multiverse holds a new surprise waiting to be discovered. Let me share something intriguing with you. Some theorists propose that in certain parallel universes, the laws of physics might be so different that what we consider impossible could be routine there. Imagine a universe where perpetual motion machines are not just possible but commonplace, defying our understanding of energy conservation. Isn't it fascinating to consider how such a universe would redefine engineering and technology? Speaking of possibilities, there's the idea that in some universes, the concept of individuality might not exist as we know it. Instead, beings could be part of a collective consciousness, sharing thoughts and experiences seamlessly. In such a realm, the boundaries between one mind and another could be blurred, leading to a society of perfect empathy and understanding. Here's something to ponder. Could there be universes where the forces of nature, like gravity or electromagnetism, are not constant? In such places, these forces might fluctuate over time or space, creating dynamic environments where the rules of reality are constantly changing. This ever-shifting landscape would challenge any form of life to adapt in extraordinary ways. Now, consider the possibility that some universes might exist in a state of endless creation. Instead of a singular Big Bang, these realms could experience continuous cycles of creation and destruction, where new universes are born within the multiverse itself. Imagine witnessing the birth of a new universe, a cosmic ballet of matter and energy unfolding before your eyes. Did you know that there could be universes where time itself is non-linear? In these realms, the past, present, and future might coexist, allowing inhabitants to experience all moments simultaneously. This offers a tantalizing glimpse into a reality where time travel is not a journey but a natural state of existence. Let's explore another fascinating idea. Some scientists speculate about the existence of universes that are purely two-dimensional. Can you imagine inhabiting a world with only length and width, where the concept of depth is as foreign as a fourth spatial dimension is to us? Such a flattened existence would present unique challenges and opportunities for life and perception. Here's an intriguing thought. There may be universes governed by moral laws rather than physical ones. In these worlds, the principles of good and evil might dictate the behavior of matter and energy, shaping the very fabric of reality. Such a universe would raise profound questions about the nature of morality and its role in the cosmos. Picture this. Some universes could operate on entirely different scales. While our universe is vast and expansive, others might be incredibly small, with galaxies and stars compressed into minuscule spaces. Inhabitants of such universes would perceive their surroundings with a sense of intimacy and closeness, where the distance between stars feels as small as a stroll through the park. Ever wonder if there might be universes where life forms possess abilities beyond our wildest dreams? In some multiverse models, evolution could lead to beings with powers akin to telepathy or telepathy, or teleportation. These extraordinary capabilities would transform the way life interacts with its environment, fostering a rich tapestry of societies and cultures. Here's a captivating scenario. Imagine a universe where the concept of space does not exist as we know it. Instead, locations could be defined by the relationships between their inhabitants, with distances measured not in kilometers but in connections. This relational universe would paint a picture of reality where proximity is a matter of perspective rather than physical space. Consider the idea that some universes might function as mirrors to our own, reflecting every aspect of our reality in reverse. In these mirror worlds, our left could be their right, and our reflections might hold the key to understanding the delicate balance of symmetry in the multiverse. Here's another thought-provoking notion. What if there are universes where the concept of identity is fluid, allowing beings to change form and essence at will? Inhabitants of such a realm could explore existence through a myriad of perspectives, gaining wisdom and empathy from their transformative experiences. Let's delve into the idea of universes where the concept of matter is entirely different. In these realms, particles might be replaced by waves or fields, creating a reality that flows and undulates, rather than being solid and static. This fluid existence would challenge our understanding of solidity and permanence, offering a new perspective on the nature of materiality. Imagine, if you will, universes where emotions are the primary forces driving the cosmos. In these emotional realms, the feelings of inhabitants could shape reality, with joy and sorrow molding the landscape and events. Such a universe would highlight the profound influence of emotions on the world around us. Finally, here's a thought to end on. Some theorists suggest the possibility of universes where the act of observation itself creates reality. In these observer-dependent worlds, the presence and attention of conscious beings could shape the very nature of existence, highlighting the profound connection between consciousness and the cosmos. Such a concept invites us to reflect on the role we play in the unfolding of reality. As you drift deeper into the serene embrace of these musings, let your imagination explore every corner of the multiverse, each possibility a whisper of potential, a gentle lullaby of endless wonder.